So I'm just sitting here on the beach. I'm just thinking about things, and one of the things that's been playing on my mind is how I don't want to be on social media so much anymore, because every time I go on it's negative, and there's a lot of videos on there, and they're mostly negative, like relationship negative, the world negative, health, the governments, the weather, everything that's going on, and it's all negative stuff. And how many times have we taken away our own happiness worrying about other people's sadness and the things they're going through? And you think about this, right? The world's always got problems, no matter what's going on. There's always somebody suffering somewhere. And this media thing that we've got, that the times that we're living where everybody films everything, like I used to film a lot about my life and stuff, but I don't do it so much anymore. And I think it's because it's like, what purpose is it really serving in a way? Because everybody's life's different, isn't it? But you go back in time, we only had our own communities and we worked and lived in the same place. And so everybody knew each other, and your dramas were localised. And then you'd read the papers and then it'd be nationwide. And then we got the internet and it became worldwide. And now it's in real time. And we've got AI to deal with now as well. The AI stuff, you can take a normal video and turn it into anything you want, and so you can dramatise anything. And people are doing it with just normal videos, like just everyday things. And it's hard to discern what's real and what's not real when you're watching stuff like this, because there's a lot of trickery, and it's the same with the filters on cameras and stuff. The AI, you can basically put backdrops onto things and pretend you're somewhere else, and you can make yourself look better than you are, or different, or whatever, and so you don't know what's real and not real in some ways, and it's quite annoying. But I think I've got to that point where there's more and more people becoming like me now, where they just want to go and find that quiet little space and just be alone, or just be with the right people, you know, like choice company. Today, if you look around me, the sun is shining and it's absolutely beautiful out here, and you can't knock it. And there's no war, there's no weather manipulation right now, there's no stress, there's nothing to even think about other than what's here. And so I've decided that I think the reason I am the way I am is because I'm becoming more of a live in the moment type of person. You know, one day things could change, and life changes daily. You know, people walk in and out of your life, events happen, you know, your health can change for the better or worse, anything can happen to us. But it's that living in the moment, innit it, and just being there right now with what is. And I'm just sitting here thinking, gosh, aren't I lucky? And when I think about how many people are going through something right now, right here in this moment, I am so grateful that I have got nothing to worry about. I have got somewhere to live that's warm. I've got a car. I've got my health. You know, I live in a beautiful place, and I've got nothing to complain about at all. The right people are in my life, and the wrong ones have walked out of it. So there's nothing to complain about. So if I go on the internet now, I'm just setting myself up to take away the happiness that I'm feeling right now, because there's somebody going through something, isn't there? And it's awful, because you want to change it for everybody else and for everyone to feel happy. But they have had their moments too. You know, we all have those moments. And I've had moments where I've been in a view like this. I remember, if you look back on my old videos, I've sat at views like this, and I felt utterly dejected because I've got nowhere to live. And I was living in my car, and I had no money left, and I was feeling really cheesed off, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing next. And I remember thinking the only thing that's going to keep me going now is that thing of knowing that this isn't forever. Nothing lasts forever. The good and the bad times. Nothing's forever. So you've just got to make the most of things when they are good. When nothing's going on, just enjoy the silence, you know, and the peace of nothing being going on. But we don't need to be stressed about stuff we can't change. So on that note, I am going to go now, because it's Sunday dinner day. And Mummy's got to cook in a heat wave, so that's going to change things when I get in. Yeah, put the oven on. It's probably going to be about 30 degrees in that van now. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I hope that you are all well, and I'll be back soon with something else to go on about.